everybody, this is John again, and this is a quick video and it's all about water. Why are we even talking about water? Well, it's very important. It's very important for our health, not only for hydration, but to keep every cellular function at its optimum level. But for this class, water is the main ingredient. We're starting with water as the main ingredient for all these coconut milks and almond milks that we're making. So it's extremely important that we're very conscious and aware about water. And why is that? It's because since the Industrial Revolution, the whole ecological system has been thrown off because of acid rain, pollution, and other constituents, and nuclear fallout, and other elements that have created over acid water. Water that is not as pristine as it should be. Tap water is something that I definitely advise against because of the fluoride, chlorine, chloramides, and many of the dissolved solids that are in the tap municipal system that we're all exposed to. So it's very, very important that we're very aware that we start all these milks and all these foods that we're using for cooking and consuming with the best quality water we can get. Our bodies are supposed to be at least 70% water depending on our age and our phase and our stage in life. So it's extremely important that we get that at least 70% of the whole equation of health taken care of. I love using the analogy of a fish tank. You know, in a fish tank you can put the best GMO, pristine, most high quality fish flakes you can get, but it's not going to make that much of a difference if the fish is swimming in dirty, not optimal, and unstructured water. So it's important to get the best water. So the next question, of course, is what's the best water? Well, there's elements to water that are very important. The first one is purity. It has to be pristine. We cannot have access to a water that is contaminated with anything, especially heavy metals, fluoride, like I mentioned before, and things like that. So we want to optimize our water by getting the best system that we can get if we live in a city to clean up the water 100%. And I don't want to get too into it, but the other properties of water that we want to be mindful of is that not only is it pristine and pure, but it also has the right minerals to it, or the right dissolved solids. And typically these come, if we're talking about nature, or nature as close to nature as possible, typically these comes from bicarbonate salts. These are living minerals instead of putting some kind of synthetic mineral or any kind of other minerals that don't necessarily phase well for our kidneys and all of our biological systems. And besides that, we want the right structure. Right structure always in nature comes from a vortex, which is like the tornado type of cycle. And the last thing is we want to imprint something into the water that's living, and typically this comes from rocks and quartz and things like lodestone crystals and things. And so all these elements have to be in place to get the best water that we can start with. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, and that's why in the resource pages for this class I'm recommending Pristine Hydro out of Laguna Beach in California. This has been my go-to water company for years and years and years, and it's not only the best quality water since the Industrial Revolution, but it's also actually a therapeutic water because it has those magnesium and calcium, potassium, sodium bicarbonates in the water. So check out the resources, check out Pristine Hydro, do the best that you can where you are to try to work your way up to the best water you can get. It is an investment, but it's probably the best investment you can make in your health strategy. So get the best water you can and enjoy your day, and thank you for being here for this class online.